Notice of this meeting in accordance with the Open Public Meetings Law.
I
Have been posted.
Quiet principle.
Two newspapers, the Record and the Ridgewood News, have been notified. Roll call.
Sir. Mr. Bolano. Sprotsky.
Here.
Margolis.
Here.
Marsh.
Here.
Pollock. Here. Mr. Stern.
Present. All right, so let's do the Pledge of Allegiance.
United States of America, to the republic for which it stands, one nation, under God, indivisible, with liberty and justice for all.
Okay, so before we start with the teams, as many people know, we had a fire on Camel Avenue this weekend. Sadly, the gentleman who lived at the residence lost his life, Mr. Raymond Stupinski. He was a local milkman for about 40 years. So let's just have a moment of silence for Mr. Stupinski. All right, so one of the things that we've started within the last couple of years is to bring back recognizing a lot of our youth sports teams. It's been a great pleasure of mine. I have two kids who both play basically every sport, and these kids work tremendously hard. The parents work hard, the coaches work even harder dealing with the kids. And there's always administrators who help run these leagues. Everything is all volunteer. So today we have three different teams here. We have a Pascack Middle School team, and we have both a boys and girls 5th grade travel basketball team. So we're going to start with the hockey team because they're seated. And, maybe we can free up some of those seats.
You're missing one. Are you still missing one? Are we good?
Yeah. I mean, as Tom Coughlin used to say, if you're on time, you're 15 minutes late. So we are going to start. So proclamation honoring the Pascack Middle School hockey team, whereas the Borough of Woodcliff Lake takes great pride in recognizing the achievements of its residents who demonstrate excellence, teamwork, and sportsmanship through interscholastic athletics, and whereas the Pascack Middle School hockey team comprised of 7th and 8th grade students from Woodcliff Lake, Hillsdale, Montvale, Park Ridge, and Rivervale completed an extraordinary 2025-2026 season, and whereas the team finished the regular season undefeated over 15 games and were on to capture the championship title with a victory over Paramus, whereas the student athletes exemplified dedication, discipline, and teamwork throughout an exceptional season, whereas the mayor and council recognize and extend sincere appreciation to Brad Holmberg for outstanding leadership, guidance, and commitment as coach of the Pascack Middle School hockey team, leading the team to an undefeated season and championship success. Now, therefore, be it resolved by the mayor and council of Borough of Woodcliff Lake, honor you for your achievements and wish you continued success in the future. And then I'm just going to read each of the names, and then I'll have you, I will give out the proclamations and we will take a picture. Anthony Bucco, Harrison.
You come up. You
Yeah.
come up.
Why don't you guys come up and just stand right in front there?
Stand right here.
Okay.
Big job.
Holding or up.
Anthony Bucco.
Yeah.
Just stay right there.
Stay right there, buddy.
You can take the little sticky off of there.
So it's probably best if you do the applause completely at the end. Just let me read the names and then, and I apologize for mispronouncing names. Some of these are a little bit difficult. Harrison Sugoski. Yeah. Cameron Block. Harry Barron. Jake Vimmel. Jordan Schwartz. And Will Humberg. The whole bunch of us. And why don't we have all the entire team come up? We'll take a picture with the with the council. That's all.
I'm trying to go behind you. You should try to get them.
Oh, that's what we were.
So let's go. So apparently it was a mix up where I think it was always with Lakers who got it. We will correct that. We will get the names of all the other kids.
We have it all.
And we will print out new proclamations for the kids that can get them. We'll make sure it's- And, and the coach, is there a coach here? You want that up? Thanks. So I'll have the council have,
Gonna read out the name. Okay. Are you on the real?
What are you saying?
Deb has to read out the other names.
Okay.
Read it. Alessandro Bartoli, Alex Cohen, Chris Benicki, Paul Fabio, Gavin Wiener, Keegan DeArmini, did I say that right?
Yes.
All right. Joe Magnetek, Liam De La Rosa, Logan Ideo, right? I sorry, I apologize. Riley Edges and Tanner Lawrence. Kurt Benicki. Did I say that right?
There you go, Kurt.
Thank
We had great ways. These guys are, they do go on and do great things in high school. The high school coaches are really excited to see them. We're super proud of them as parents and coaches. And they're proud of themselves that they should be as players. They did a great job.
Hey guys. Hey guys, it's not like the Stanley Cup. You guys each take turns taking it home. Good job. Without reading.
They should have been- No, this should be like. Sorry?
Thanks, Em.
That's good luck. Okay, next one.
All right, so we're gonna do the girls. Let's do the girls basketball team. Everybody can come on. Yeah, no,
Ladies, why don't you just
Yeah, why
stand
don't you
right in
stand
front?
here?
This way people at home can see you.
The two people.
How about
Well, it'll be on, it'll be video.
The video is gonna be on YouTube, so you can watch yourselves on YouTube later.
Now turn around. There you go. Now you'll be facing the camera.
Yeah.
The camera's right above the doorway.
Okay, so this is a proclamation honoring the Wycliffe Lake fifth grade girls travel basketball team, who I believe fell just short in the championship games. Whereas the Borough of Wycliffe Lake takes great pride in recognizing individuals who dedicate their time and leadership to youth development through athletics. Whereas the Wycliffe Lake fifth grade girls travel basketball teams competed in the Bergen Travel Basketball League during the 2025-2026 season, achieving an outstanding championship finalist season. Whereas the leadership of coaches plays a vital role in developing teamwork, discipline, sportsmanship, and perseverance to young athletes. Whereas the mayor and council of the borough of Wycliffe Lake do hereby recognize and extend sincere appreciation to Aaron Jacobs, Matt Lefevre, and Matt DeSocio for your leadership and dedication as coach of the Wycliffe Lake fifth grade girls travel basketball team, contributing to a BTBL championship finalist season and exemplifying excellence in youth mentorship. So let's give these to the coaches.
Yeah.
And now we're doing the players. Lexi Jacobs. I'm sorry? Okay. Ella DeSocio. Amelia Lurcher. Stella Lee. Charlotte Rabjohn. Savannah Fuccelli. Mia Piro. Sydney Kessler. Madison Churchill. I believe they've gone up. And Lefevre. So I guess we're one short. We will get you a proclamation.
Picture.
We do pod. So do one for the team and the coaches, and then the council. Yeah.
Oh, come in too. Whose name is this? Nice job.
You know. Thank you, guys. Congratulations, guys.
I feel like my pass out there, just trying to read through this thing. All right, so let's have the boys come on in.
Line up here.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Line up for that.
Mary. Yeah, I said you.
Yes, I seem to be doing. You gotta stand.
Okay, so proclamation honoring the Wickliffe Lake fifth grade boys travel basketball team. Whereas the borough of Wickliffe Lake takes great pride in recognizing the achievements of its young residents whose dedication, teamwork, and sportsmanship reflect the very best of our community. Whereas the Wickliffe Lake fifth grade boys travel basketball team competed in the Bergen Travel Basketball League during the 2025-2026 season with exceptional effort, perseverance, and pride, demonstrating outstanding skill and determination throughout the season, culminating in a thrilling victory over Cresskill to capture the BTBL championship title. Whereas these young athletes have exemplified the values of sportsmanship, discipline, and community spirit, serving as role models for their peers and representing Wickliffe Lake with honor. And whereas the mayor and council do hereby recognize and congratulate, and I'll read the names in a second, for their contributions to the Wickliffe Lake fifth grade travel basketball team and for being part of an extraordinary 2025-2026 championship season. Let me first recognize the coaches, Steve Finkelstein and Evan Chandler. And then let me read off the names of each of the boys. Alon Pasternak. Tyler Zimmel. That's the coach. Miles Finkelstein. Andrew Bergman. Aaron Chandler. Dylan Cummins. Cody Levine. And Tate Frumpkin.
Malcolm Summer.
Wouldn't be the same if we didn't get it. Make a
So
mistake.
government sometimes works slowly and inefficiently. We will. We got one. We will get a new proclamation issued and get that to you right away. So why don't we take a picture of just the team and the coaches, and then the council will step up.
I'm not on that.
Yeah.
I'm sorry.
Shoes, oh, not us. There you go.
Ready?
One,
Two.
that one's taller than you.
3. One more. Got it.
I'll get the town in, right?
Get the fountain.
Get the town.
Boys, everyone step forward. Step forward and turn it in. You sure?
Well, not someone.
There we go.
Ready? 1, 2, 3. Got it.
Congratulations. Yeah, practice next week. Good job. Yeah, we'll get you, we'll get one. Next.
Thank you.
That's all that matters, right? Let me check. Says Thank you, guys. Thank you.
Bats.
Everybody's got
Hey, let me see this.
Oh, here.
No, but what's the nomination? All right, so let the good times keep rolling.
No.
Money people, man.
Holly. I mean, it's like a big night. Really?
Come on, DeVito.
Lucas, come on, buddy, on Lucas. We wanna. Yeah.
Okay, so the next recognition is a new program that we did this winter, which is to recognize hydrant heroes, those children of the borough who helped dig out fire hydrants, which is a necessary part of public safety. I know Ben could probably tell you, I think it saves somewhere in the average range of 7 minutes per call if the hydrant is dug out versus if it's not. And those 7 minutes could mean the difference really between life and death. So we really do appreciate those children are here today. We also have very nice gift cards for them, although, you know, it's good to be an athlete. They don't really pay at this age, whereas at the Hydrant Heroes, you do have some kind of. So let me read the names. We have certificate of recognition for everybody, and we have Amazon gift cards. So, and I was told they were $50 a piece, but that's what I hope they are. Okay, so the first one is for Lucas DeVito.
Great job.
And they've kept us in the.
Hey, stay up there, it's protected, but
They've kept us in the family. I just wonder which one did all the work. Oliver DeVito.
Team, the three of them,
team.
Joel and. Yeah, you were on the call.
I got it.
They worked really hard together.
You know, it doesn't make sense. My medical bill.
Your what?
My medical bill.
Your medical bills, yeah.
It doesn't make sense.
Next one is for Joel
Odell.
Cladell. Thank you.
Oh.
Good job.
Amelia Lurcher.
Oh, you do it too, or just your brother?
Great.
Nathaniel Lurcher. And Gianna Albanese.
Great.
Nice work.
And I will say, next year, next winter, there will be plenty more gift cards to come around, so please help keep the borough and its residents safe by digging out your hydrants. So let's give a big round of applause. Let's do a photo.
Themselves first.
What's on your medical, what hurts?
A lot of doctors.
A lot of fun.
And a tree.
A what? Tree.
Actually, it's like a little.
One, two, three.
Good job. Good job. What did you? Oh, all right.
Good job.
I lost your audience. Said it's better than mine. Yeah. Well, we're lucky we had an audience. Wait a minute.
Thank you, guys.
Thank you, Gal. We'll put it on his.
Sorry. All right, so we have a proclamation for the trees. In the words of our lovely mayor, we all love trees, so I'm gonna avoid reading the proclamation. But
The original one will be given at Arbor Day.
Yes,
Arbor Day is
Friday.
April 24th.
yes.
Earth Day is April 22nd. So please take care of the earth and of your trees.
Copy.
All right, can I get a motion for approval of the minutes?
Motion for open.
All in favor?
Yeah.
Yes.
Yes.
Approval of closed minutes, March 16th.
Motion for closed.
All in favor?
Yeah.
All right, so can a motion open the public comment?
Motion.
Second.
All in favor?
Yeah.
Hearing no persons, can I get a motion to close for public comment?
Motion. Second.
All in favor?
Yes.
Council President, I just need to read something.
Go right ahead.
Correspondence.
So I received 2 emails from William Dolan, one dated April 17th, 2016. And one dated April 20th, 2026, I mean 26 on both. Regarding the BMW litigation, these were forwarded to mayor and council and will be made part of the minutes.
Okay, so we have three ordinances, two are for introduction, one is for public hearing. That's open to the public.
Yeah, the public hearing, yes, sir.
All right, so we're gonna open ordinance number 2608 for public comment.
Motion to open. Pollock, second?
All in favor?
Yes.
We're gonna get a motion to close for
Mo-
public comment.
Motion to close?
Second.
All in favor?
Yes.
Well, I was gonna ask you, what do I have to read as far as the-
title.
So motion to adopt ordinance number 2608, an ordinance amending chapter 380, section 66-2, AH04, Affordable Housing Overlay Zone. Can I get a motion to adopt?
Motion to adopt.
Can I get a roll call?
Mr. Banana,
Yes.
Ms. Brodsky,
Yes.
Ms. Margolis. It's for 2608. I'm sorry.
Yes.
Yes. Ms. Marsh,
Yes.
Mr. Pollock,
Yes.
and Mr. Stern.
Yes. And so we're going to do introduction of ordinance 26-09, year 2026, ordinance to exceed the municipal budget appropriation limits and to establish a cap bank, NJSA 40A 4-45.14. And ordinance 26-10, bond ordinance to authorize the making of various public improvements and the acquisition of new additional or replacement equipment and machinery, new additional furnishings, new communication and signal systems equipment, and new automotive vehicles, including original apparatus and equipment in, by, and for the borough of Woodcliff Lake in the county of Bergen, state of New Jersey, to appropriate the sum of $2,355,000 to pay the cost thereof, to make down payment, to authorize the issuance of bonds, to finance such appropriation, and to provide for the issuance of bond anticipation notes in anticipation of the issuance of such bonds.
Motion for introduction?
Yes, just slow up the bond, the one on those.
Okay, so vote on introduction of ordinance number 26-9. Can you get a motion?
Motion.
All in favor?
No roll call.
Okay, roll call.
Mr. Banana.
Yes.
Ms. Brodsky,
Yes.
Margolis.
Yes.
Ms. Marsh, sorry.
Yes.
Mr. Pollock,
Yes.
Mr. Stern.
Yes. Okay, so vote on introduction ordinance number 26-10. Can I get a motion?
Motion for introduction?
Roll call.
Mr. Banana.
Yes.
Brodsky,
Yes.
Margolis.
Yeah.
Ms. Marsh,
Yes.
Pollock,
Yes.
Mr. Stern.
Yes. Okay, so we're going to introduce a new ordinance, ordinance number 26-11, an ordinance vacating a paper street within the borough of Woodcliff Lake. Can I get a motion for introduction?
Motion?
Can I get a roll call?
Banana.
Yes.
Brodsky,
Yes.
Margolis.
Yeah.
Ms. Marsh,
Yeah.
Pollock,
Yes.
Mr. Stern.
Yes. Okay, so we're gonna do council member reports. Councilwoman Brodsky.
Yes, thank you. So I just want to recognize longtime resident and borough supporter Marilyn Clark. She recently turned in her resignation from the Shade Tree Committee. 21 years serving on the committee, 20 years as chairwoman of Arbor Day, 19 years in charge of Tree City USA, and Woodcliff Lake just was recognized for 20 years as Tree City USA as a community. As she thanked so many in her letter, we can't thank her enough for all that she has given of her time and contributed to Woodcliff Lake. With that, Arbor Day ceremony is Friday, April 24th, 9 a.m. at the Dorchester Lower Lot. All are welcome. The Shade Tree Committee donates a tree, which is actually coming from the tree farm. They plant a tree every year at the school, switching off Dorchester and the Woodcliff Middle School. This year it is at Dorchester. So it's open to everyone and anyone who wants to attend. Something new that we're looking to do and hopefully we can implement is anyone who wants to request a street treat today has to actually print out the form, fill it out, turn it into Borough Hall. We're looking to digitize it so it can all be one-stop shopping, moving along into the 21st century, and saving trees one form at a time. And this way, all that information can just be done online. We have a community app update. We're looking for it to launch on May 1st. So finally, we can get that going. The Hills Valley Coalition at the beginning of the month held a moving presentation in partnership with all the police departments from the 4 towns, Woodcliff Lake, Montvale, Hillsdale, Rivervale, and the school counselors. Real parents who lost children to cyberbullying, counterfeit pills bought through social media, and sextortion all spoke about their personal experiences, the dangers of social media, and most of all, the importance of being involved in your child's life. All of these are especially important from a social media perspective. A program that they talked about was Wait Until 8th, which is really a grassroots program, really where the parents are involved in grouping together as a community, with everyone agreeing in their circle of friends that they will wait until 8th grade to give their kids phones. And the beauty of this is that then no child ever feels left out, saying their friends have phones and they don't. So it's gaining some support, and if anyone is interested in hearing more about it, you can contact me. I can point you in the right direction, how to get more information on it. Park and Rec, the resolution tonight, 26-100, referencing the swim gym. We're excited for the success in this partnership as they offer swim lessons to the borough at the pool. Resolution 26-107, which will begin the process of the renovations of Lydecker, which is something that we've been talking about for a very long time. And it'll be to improve the surroundings for the future use of our camp, for residents, and for community events. And lastly, our first major event of the season, Springfest, is coming up Saturday, May 16th from 11 a.m. to 4 p.m. And that's all I have.
All right, Councilwoman Margolis.
Thank you. We have a great event coming up tomorrow at the Tice Senior Center. It is being dubbed Pascagoula Valley 250th by the county. We are hosting it. It will be service projects for anyone and everyone to attend from all different municipalities. It was also promoted by Park Ridge, Montvale, Rivervale, Hillsdale. Hopefully we'll have great turnouts from 3:30 to 5:30. It is free. It is just to do service projects for the week of service. It's called United We Serve as part of National Volunteer Week. So we are excited to do that tomorrow. We will have different representatives from some of the organizations where the projects are being going to. Also just this week, since we're sharing more things about the community, is the middle school play is Wednesday and Thursday. It is Wizard of Oz. You can see my son's set designs if you go to attend. He's made my parents come as well, so it'll be great. On next week on the 28th is the Treps Marketplace at the middle school, where you have school entrepreneurs selling their goods, and the benefits go to charity. On the 2nd of May is the Sippy Poo Barbecue by our resident Scott McDowell, who raises money for veterans at Demarest Farms. On the 16th, as Councilman Brodsky mentioned, we have Springfest, which we have a different setup this year with different bands playing in smaller groups, cover bands. So it'll be great. There'll be a lot of them. There'll be a kids event. We have the Chapin sisters coming with their dad. They are Harry Chapin's nieces and his brother, along with some other different kids activities and a plethora of food trucks. Wear your sunblock. On the 25th is the Memorial Day Parade, the Triborough Memorial Day Parade, which starts in Montvale and ends in Woodcliff Lake. They are looking for more participants in the parade if anybody would like to have a float, or they're looking for all different types of activities if anybody would like to. And you could see us walking as well. And something that we've talked about in our internal meetings is that there will be a July 4th event that is happening with the three towns, both Montvale, Park Ridge, and Wilcliff Lake, and it's still coming together, but it will be a true tri-borough event, which is fantastic for everyone to participate in. And as Julie mentioned, at the pool there, we are doing the new swim lessons, but we also have camp, and Jack's Cafe is coming back as well. So we're looking forward to that. Thank you.
Councilwoman Marsh?
I'll be quick. Not as quick as our last planning board meeting last month, fastest meeting record time. But next week, on Tuesday is our next planning board meeting. We are hearing an application from Valley Chabad to put a preschool in the building that they have on Chestnut Ridge Road, known as the McLaren Building, but it's 530 Chestnut Ridge Road. They're seeking a variance to put in a daycare center with parking lot, pergola, archway, barbecue station, and a privacy fence at the building. So if you have any comments or thoughts on that, please come to our meeting. It's 7 p.m. here. Yes, thank you.
Councilman Pollock?
Sure, just a couple things from my side. As Council President Stern mentioned earlier, we did have a fire emergency here in Woodcliff Lake this past Saturday. Do want to extend our thanks and appreciation to the Woodcliff Lake Police Department and Fire Department, as well as our mutual aid partners from Westwood, Saddle River, Park Ridge, Hillsdale, and the Triborough Volunteer Ambulance Corps. I'm sure I left a couple of agencies out, and just want to thank everybody for their mutual aid and fast partnership in getting that fire under control. On the topic of mutual aid, I do feel responsible. I just want to let the rest of the council know we have been requested to assist with mutual aid for the upcoming World Cup here in at MetLife Stadium, or I think what is now being dubbed New Jersey Stadium. And our police officers and first responders will be requested, some of them to assist. In so doing, that will put a bit of a burden on the municipality, and I would ask our state partners to continue to work to claw back some of those dollars. Will inevitably be additional overtime hours as we support that event over the 40-day period that it will go on. From a health department perspective, I just want to remind everybody the annual rabies clinic for their pets will be here at Borough Hall on Saturday, April 25th from 10 to 2.
10 to 12.
10 to 12.
Rain or shine?
Rain or shine. Love it. Further, all residents should have seen various communications that Park Ridge Water has instituted a water restriction in place such that residents are required to only water their lawns Tuesday, Thursdays, and Saturdays from April 1st through September 1st. So we are already in that water restriction. That is a byproduct of the drought that we are facing here in Bergen County and much of the state. And lastly, we'll spend more time on this at the next meeting in May, but just want to thank Council President Stern, Councilman Bonanno, Administrator Padilla, as well as all of our financial professionals for their assistance over the last couple of months in getting our budget and capital plan to a point where we can introduce it to the public. I feel confident in the plan that we are introducing and that it will meet the needs of our residents while balancing our overall tax program and keeping it at a reasonable rate going forward. So again, we'll have a larger presentation at the next meeting, but did just want to express my thanks on getting us to this point.
Councilman Bonanno?
I'm good. I think everybody covered it. Thanks. My time to you.
And I would yield my time back. I think everyone's covered, I think everyone's covered everything, and not to beat a dead horse. Engineer's report is in your packet. If Tom has a report, please speak.
Just really quick, because the pool was mentioned, the DPW took the cover off today. They'll begin the rest of this week to drain it, do any cleaning. I don't want to get ahead of ourselves, but the initial observation looked good. So let's stay positive. So, but again, we won't know until they drain it and when they do the regular annual cleaning. But we anticipate hopefully by the end of the week, whether it holds up, that'll start getting filled up again. Mr. Pollak, on the FIFA issue, I've been, as you know, speaking with the chief. I just want to let you know that Bergen County League of Municipalities, they meet once a month at breakfast. I know Councilwoman goes, I know the council president's gone a couple times. A request was made to them by another mayor, because I have to be speaking with them today, to have some of those entities attend next month's meeting to discuss how this is gonna impact especially the smaller towns. So I believe they were gonna make an invitation out to some of the folks there to have them come and speak about this. We are concerned because we do know that the federal government provided a certain amount of money to New York and New Jersey. We feel that any monies that are used by some of our towns should be reimbursed back to these towns, and not, walking away from our, obligation or responsibility to assist, but we don't believe that it should fall on our taxpayers. That's it.
Okay, so we're gonna make, I'm gonna propose 2 changes to the consent agenda. We're going to table resolution number 26-109. I think we just need to finalize certain.
Yes, the engineer needs to still give us his estimates for the bond.
And then we're going to remove 26-102 from the consent agenda to the non-consent agenda. Can I get a motion to make those changes?
Motion.
All in favor?
Yeah.
I don't think we can, I don't think we can vote on the chat.
Yeah, but this is very.
But all in favor, okay, so can I get a motion to introduce the consent agenda?
Can I just make a comment?
Absolutely.
Sure. Thank you. So there was some confusion about the capital plan and when it got introduced and when it got things. So I just want to state that I understand we're doing the field project as the first step to redoing all the fields, right? As a test case to see what we're doing. But I would like to, for next year, since we're borrowing the money for this year, to really plan out the other fields to make sure that those are going to be kept in a state of good repair and up to snuff for what the other field's going to become, so we can at least then help those girls who play softball and those who play lacrosse and those who play soccer, since we know unfortunately that the soccer fields at the school and the baseball fields at the school have a drainage problem that is not being addressed as quickly. So I just want to make a statement so that we know for the future that we can do those upgrades.
No,
as
that's
well.
fine, and I did have a conversation with Rich Morales, he's the new head
Yeah.
of softball, about what type of stuff they would want, on those fields. Winslow is a little bit more challenging than Major, which is why Major went first. Winslow is going to need a pretty massive retaining wall. That right field and even part of center field is sloping and sinking down the hill. But talking with Rich, he seemed to be all in favor of turfing the infield of Winslow. He thinks it'll allow them to start play earlier. He thinks comparably our teams actually start later than other teams because the fields aren't ready. Also, it will allow us to play the same day it rains, where sometimes we've had to cancel games 2 days after it's rained, just because the fields are not ready. In fact, I saw a couple of years ago with one of the boys' baseball teams where they actually, it was 3 days of cancellations. They ended up rescheduling the Woodcliff Lake home game at Montvale at La Trenta, which has a similar system. And so, the softball was in favor of it. I told Rich we'll be in dialogue as we start planning changes to Rinsler. Lockwood will probably take a little bit longer. That cost is.
It's the cost, but it needs the least amount of actual work, right? Like there's not as many problems with Lockwood. It's just bigger in
Well, it's
capacity.
bigger, but
Right, yeah, it's bigger in capacity.
there are things I do want to talk to, Anthony about, maybe changing where home plate is on Lockwood. Might make sense to move home plate so it's closer to the clubhouse. But, he would sort of need to map that out and see how the fences would work, how
Yeah.
we'd be able to fit in a soccer field.
Yeah, I mean, my concern really lays with the fact that we don't have enough fields for everyone, and so to fix the fields, I can support as many sports as possible, right?
I mean,
Like
at the same time, the school board has submitted plans to the DEP to renovate those fields. I know some of us have had conversations with the school board. They've offered no clarity as to when those are going to get renovated. It could be imminent, it could not be imminent. I just think we, when it comes to doing Lockwood and Rinsler, we're gonna have to try to coordinate with them because we don't want every field to be taken offline at the same time. So hopefully we can get some clarity from them, but we'll do Major, we'll try Rinsler next and then Lockwood, but we may have to take a year off because of the school fields whenever they get approval, so. Okay, so why don't we get a motion to introduce the consent agenda
Motion to introduce the consent agenda as amended.
as amended? Can I get a second? All in favor? Yes. Consent agenda passes. So we're gonna do, can I get a motion to introduce resolution 26-102, resolution approving raffle license Temple Emmanuel of the Pascack Valley.
It's noted that, Councilwoman March has refused.
Okay. Can I get a motion?
Can I vote on it even on the member of the temple? I'm not on the board right now.
Just recuse yourself.
Just don't win anything. I said don't win anything.
I thought we did that, didn't we?
No, we did vacate.
I'll do it next. Okay. Okay, so can I get a motion to introduce that one, Julie?
Motion.
Can I get a second? There's only so many people, there's only so many people left. Can I get a second? All in favor?
Yes.
Yes.
No, for the record, recusal from Councilman Paul.
Okay, so we have one more piece. We're gonna do
On the new business, a resolution authorizing the sale, what's the, that sale of the property on,
It's the block a lot of time.
I think that should be on the ordinance.
It is on here.
On the ordinance.
Sale of property located on block 2801.
Which is on Mallard Drive and Lincoln.
all right, can I get a motion to introduce?
Motion introduce.
Second.
All in favor?
Yes.
Can I get a motion to adjourn?
Motion.
All in favor?
Yes.
We are adjourned.
Time for the next